What up, kaiju friends and fans? Philly Kaiju King back. Take a quick look at this here fella. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, everyone. Appreciate that. This is a Pulgasauri figure by Mondo. This is the box. Pretty cool box. Black, brown and color tones there with the artwork on it, but it's pretty cool. It's 30 centimeter figure. It's pretty neat. All right, let's move on to the star of the show, the Mondo 30 centimeter Pulgasauri. All right, y'all, I'm back, and here he is. The Mondo 30 centimeter Pulgasauri figure. And I got it off eBay. Good size figure. Got it off eBay for $93. Right now it's $93.57, which I think is less. They must have it on sale. $9.95 shipping. So about $106 or whatever. Will get it. $110 should get it to you shipped. Stores We Are Toys. Good rating on them. It's a pretty neat figure here. I think there's different colors, but this one's close to the movie accuracy, I think, color. So I went ahead and got it. As the box said, the Iron Bull. It's North Korea's version of Answer to Godzilla in 1985. The Iron Bull, it does look like a bull kaiju, which is kind of cool. In the movie, it's pretty hard to, there's no English or nothing. You got to read all the subtitles, but the people are struggling. The government's trying to basically force the people to do their will. And they have this legend of Pulgasauri, which is like a godlike creature that they could summon to help them. And this old man is dying, and he creates one like out of mud and dirt, a little figure of it. And he does that prayer, and he dies, and his children get the figure, his daughter, and she takes it after they bring him out of the prison, they got him locked in, and she takes it and takes it home with her. She gets it out of his hand. It's in his hand. And she takes it home, and she's sewing some stuff to try to sell, I guess. And she pokes her finger, and her blood drips on it, and it brings it to life. And then the first thing it does, it eats the needles in her sewing kit. It eats metal. That's how it grows. Then, of course, it commences to continue to eat metal and eat soldier swords and stuff, and it just keeps growing. It's not a terrible movie, but I think it's propagandized a little bit. But I like the look of this kaiju, though. It's pretty cool. Let's measure him up. As you can see, about 11 3/4 up to the top of his horns here, his head and his horns. White spots probably at his hips. Whoops. Don't fall over, Pulgasauri. About 5 inches. He's got a little stubby tail. So his depth is about almost 6. It's a pretty cool kaiju. I like that he looks like a bull. It's kind of cool, but it's pretty accurate, this figure, to the movie, I thought. Here's his feet. Basically a dark green coloring on the skin with the brown textures on the scaly parts and stuff. He's got a little stubby tail on the back here. Some nice spines running up the back, which are also the brown color. You can see the skin textures on him. He looks pretty good, actually, I think. Up here on, he's got like, well, it looks like almost like armor on his forearms. That's brown. His midsection scales are brown. But all the rest of him's the military style green almost. It's pretty cool. It's got 5 fingers on each hand. Nice long silver claws, silver toenails as well. The shoulder horns here are the brown color. Up here on his head, of course, he's got the bull horns, which are brown. Their eyes are orange with a red and black pupil. Big wide nose like a bull. He does look like a bull, but very, very long and sharp teeth, which I don't think bulls have those. They have like flat teeth, I'm guessing. So this is where he differs from an actual bull, but he does look like a cow bull kaiju though. Nice scales here, nice definition on those scales on his upper body up by his neck and head area, upper back. Really nice. If you watch the movie, this is a pretty close capture, I thought, especially for about $110 you can get one from that We Are Toys. That's about as cheap as you can find it, I thought, as well, online. He's a pretty cool looking kaiju though. We'll do some comparisons with him, and let's do that now. All right, y'all, here's my 30 centimeter Godzilla 1975 X Plus. And here's my 30 centimeter Yuji Sakai Godzilla 1991 Heat Ray version. I think that's like the second version of the 91. You can see Pulgasauri right up there with him, so he is a 30 centimeter figure. All right, we'll move on to some final thoughts. Let's do that now. All right, y'all. Mondo, 30 centimeter Pulgasauri, North Korea's answer to Godzilla, 1985. It's pretty cool kaiju. I like the looks and design of this kaiju. The Metal Eater. He loves metal. All right, y'all. I'll close out my video. I want to thank everyone who tunes in. This is Phil the Kaiju King. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk again soon.